Well, hello my dear companions, welcome to the demo of the upcoming game, The Wreck. The funny thing, I saw this on Steam, and it's an upcoming game. It's a 3D visual novel, and we're gonna follow the failed screenwriter Junon, or I think it's Junon, and follow her in one of her most important days of her lives. And it seems like we will be able to alter the present or alter the past and pretty much embrace the future. I saw the trailer and it looks stunning. The same day, the developers for the game contacted me. We didn't have any contact before this, but they asked me if I want to check out the game because I've seen my previous videos of similar games. And they saw that, yeah, this might interest you. So I got the demo from Steam and here we are. So let me know if you want to see the full game, like a full playthrough of the game when it's released later. I don't remember the time, the window when it's supposed to release. But anyhow, I'm always curious to check out interesting, different kind of games, and this looks stunning. I will have the trailer at the end of the video so you see what I'm talking about. It looks stunning. It looks like kind of hand-drawn stop animation. I can't really explain it. It looks beautiful. Anyhow, let's go. This is beautiful, this kind of art style. It looked more like stop motion when I saw the trailer. Okay. You know I love games when you have like I'm starting to wondering, this looks so much like Sweden, but the car, the sign on the car, I don't know what kind of country that is. Boom. Let's go. I don't know if it's French. I don't remember. I'll have all the information in the description down below. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The kind of stop animation.
Confession. I love crappy romantic comedies. Yeah, it's a cliche. I can't help it. I love them.
I think it's French.
All those movies have that scene, you know? The girl is at her wit's end. She's been crying her eyes out, her makeup is running, she looks like a zombie. She's done. Which is when Ryan Gosling knocks on her door to coax her out.
Wow.
Miss.
Can I move? Shit.
Ah, shit. That sounds nothing like Ryan Gosling. See, this is the problem with my life in a nutshell. It's not romantic, and it's certainly not a comedy. All right, where am I? What happened?
Can I move around? What can I do? What am I supposed to click on something? Okay, where am? Oh, I click on the red. Okay, where?
Oh yeah, the hospital. I felt woozy, and then really, really hot, and I guess that I fainted.
What is this? So many weird things to look at. Fainted.
Ah, well, dropped to the restroom floor like a sack of potatoes. No better place for a nap.
Are you okay, miss?
Oh shit, the doctor.
This art that looks beautiful. Honestly,
Honestly, not really, no. I'll be alright,
I
though.
could choose my answer.
Are you sure?
I love games when you have a choice, you know, and that will affect the story. And it seems like this is like a indie game with that kind of premise. I love it. Boom.
Aha, as if I could be sure of anything. Still, I should probably update my guardian angel. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe there's something I know for sure. If I have to spend one more second lying on this filthy floor, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to vomit.
Okay, I'm sure.
Vomit again, I guess.
I don't know how much that this will affect the story, but this is just a demo, so we're gonna check it out and just go for it. I guess we're a little nauseous.
I'm just a little nauseous, is all. I just had a little bit of a moment. A big moment. But it's over now. Sorry, I ducked out. I'm already feeling much better. I can hardly tell her the truth, can I? Most people don't actually want you to be honest with them.
That is true. When I ask you that, are you okay? Is everything okay? They want to hear the yes answer. That kind of question is more like, you know, just a polite way of having a conversation with people. People often don't really want to have that honest answer. If you feel down, they don't want to hear about that, and that's, yeah. I'll be out just in a sec.
I'll be out in just a second. Those weren't here before. Do you think they have any idea where they are?
The fish.
I'm sure this comes as a shock, but it is crucial that you understand the situation. Your mom had a brain aneurysm.
Oh.
Do you know what that means?
Mom. Funny. I could never get myself to call her mom.
What?
She's always been Marie to me. As I understand it, it's a weakened artery wall?
Correct. And that
yes.
artery ruptured, which caused a hemorrhage.
That is bad.
It is a serious situation.
Yeah.
We need to prepare for whatever happens next very quickly indeed.
I've watched enough Grey's Anatomy to know that this is not good.
Brain aneurysm, it depends on where in the brain it is and how big it is. Usually you can't do much. When it actually happens, you can't really do much. You can prevent this from, you know, popping, if you say so. You can use you can use a surgery method called like coiling. But yeah, but when it happens, it's not much to do. You can't try to, yeah. I won't get into the medical terms, but it's a serious condition, really. We?
I don't know anything about medicine. I work in administration. It's mostly paperwork. I am not going to tell her that I'm a failed screenwriter. She would never take me seriously.
I just love this kind of art.
Anything related to medical care will be my team's responsibility. But you are her trusted advocate.
I'm sorry,
you should be
her
aware.
what now?
Do you not remember? This is the reason we called you. We have your name and your number,
yeah.
which means that you signed the release.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
And since she's not able to express her will, it falls to you to speak on her behalf.
Yeah, usually.
But I presume you discussed that when you went through the process. So you must know that there are a number of options to consider.
I like how we can space out, you know, like this. The sound just changes.
I don't believe it! She put my name on the form without asking me.
Yeah.
She must have forged my signature.
Yeah.
It's hardly a surprise. She's always done that kind of stuff. But I'm not making any important decisions. The phone call from the hospital, that was a surprise. I'd never have thought anything so serious would happen to her. Anyway, when she's back on her feet, she's going to have a good laugh about this. The idea of me deciding on her behalf.
The thing is, the patients, if you don't know, I'm a doctor. The patients I've met, the few patients I've met, those who have had an hemorrhage, brain hemorrhage, because of an aneurysm, they don't usually recover well. It takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and yeah, it's a serious condition, really. Yeah.
I've had my share of this kind of responsibility, and it didn't turn out well. However, my dear mother doesn't seem to understand. After all we've been through, what makes her think that I can make the right decision? I feel trapped, like a fish in a barrel.
Like you can click these red words to kind of get a more detailed thought process.
Oh, come to think of it, I would love that. 30-second memory and not a care in the world.
Yeah, love
Fear
that.
me, sharks, for I am the terror of the oceans. That reminds me of the nickname I got during swim class in Miss Sea Hag.
Wow.
Haters, all of them.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Miss Fortin.
Fortin.
Demange.
Junon Fortin.
I went back to my maiden name.
I'm sorry, that wasn't in your file. Listen, I understand that this is all very sudden, but we don't have a lot of time. We need to focus.
I need to
We
make
do
choices.
indeed.
I need to make choices. I don't know exactly. I don't think this is the beginning of the game. I guess this is maybe somewhere in. I don't know, actually. I don't think the game starts like this. I don't know. Why do you think I'm here? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it's just...
I kind of like the
okay.
stop motion animation. I
understand.
like it.
It's not an easy situation.
I like
Our
that.
major concern right now is the hemorrhage is spreading.
Yeah,
There's
it
the
is.
risk of a cerebral vasospasm.
Yeah.
That is a complication which could severely affect her brain.
Is she going to die?
We're doing our best to make sure that doesn't happen. But there could be long-term consequences. This sort of event severely impacts the body, and mental functions may also be impaired. I need to know if you and your mother will be able to deal with that sort of complication.
Impacts the body.
I'm not ready for this.
Impaired.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah. Brain hemorrhage is much worse than getting a blood clot in the brain. Both of them kind of give you hypoxia in the brain. But because of the bleeding, the blood itself actually damages the brain when it leaks out. And you also have, to think about the blood pressure and all of that. It's much more severe and long-term consequences with hemorrhage rather than clotting or blood clotting. Yeah, long-term.
No, it can't be.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
To be completely frank, if we're able to pull your mother through this, there's only a small chance she'll be like
Yeah.
she was before.
Small? How small?
Smaller than that. In all probability, she will never be quite the same.
That's
Some people would prefer not to keep living under such circumstances. That rather their medical care were geared more around letting go as gracefully as possible. What I need to know is, what would your mother want?
oh my god.
I don't know how to answer that.
These are heavy.
Last time she told me she wanted something, it was...
These are heavy subjects, really, and I've had personal experience of this. Yeah, it's. You need to talk about these kind of things, really. If it's, it's messed up to talk about, but some things is good to know. When if it happens, you would be so happy that you have talked about these things beforehand, so you know kind of what your relative or any would want. And yeah, it's
To be in MoMA.
Excuse me?
MoMA? The museum in New York.
Miss Demange, Wait, your mother's that Marie Demange? The artist?
I liked it's such a cool different I never played a game like this before.
Ah, there it is. Works every time. Once people figure out who Marie is, snap! Their whole demeanor changes. They feel like they know her somehow. Of course, they're completely wrong. Oh, she takes them in with her dog and pony show, but there's a world of difference between who she is in public and in private.
So
And if this doctor knew Marie, the real her, she would realize how ridiculous her question is.
that is interesting. I think you're out. Oh, let's keep it civil.
Yeah, the Marie Demange. And I'm her assistant, I guess. I handle the business, the management, the press, so that she can be fully dedicated to her art, you see? Anyway, the
Wait.
other day, I got a call from Centre Pompidou. They want to do a retrospective on her life and work. Can you imagine? The billboards, the crowds, the press, the whole shebang. And I'm like, hell yeah! I hop into my car, I rush over to tell her. I run into the workshop, yelling, and you know what she said? Did you hear from Mama? Ugh. Someone had told her they were considering her self-portrait 8, a canvas from her latest series. A whole exhibit in Paris, on the other hand,
Okay.
she didn't care. So, that's my mother. Most of the time, I don't know. I have no idea what she wants.
I know what I'm asking isn't easy. I can give you a little time to think.
Yeah.
Like, that would change anything.
I mean, it would. Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah. I suppose I need to think about it. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Running away.
I know what she'd say. That I'm running away again. What did she expect? That I just show up and what?
The music is
Decide
good.
whether, she lives or she dies. I don't even know how I'm
This is so-
supposed to make it to the end of the day.
Oh, something's gonna happen. I mean, the game is called The Wreck. Oh, this is a bad crash. What? I clicked this. How would that change anything? What?
I remember. Diane and I found an injured bird in the backyard. It was tiny.
This is so beautiful.
I think it was around the time Marie had set up her new studio in the sunroom. Now that I think of it, that was also my first experience with death. In fact, I also had a really weird dream that night. Something about that day always seemed off. I never figured out why. And why am I thinking about this now?
To rewind? What? I mean, I'm gonna try to rewind. See what happens. Oh, I can go through this like this. Wait, I saw something there. There.
I think I saw a big shadow.
That is
moving
cool.
down the hallway
That is
that
cool.
night. I imagined a monster bird was visiting us. For a long time, I thought it was just a strange dream.
That is cool. So we can literally go back even more. Let's go back. I want to see if you have anything we can. Maybe we can look at the rooms like this. This is so interesting.
Back then, Marie wasn't very well known, but she was hardworking. She had just started a series on birds, actually, and I was very impressionable, so I started to love birds as well.
But this is interesting. It's kind of weird though that she calls her mom Marie. Eller Marie.
Marie told us she'd take care of the birds, so we went back to playing. I never saw it again.
Oh yeah.
And when I asked what happened, she said it just flew away. I was so relieved.
It died. I'm sure of it. This is so interesting. So cool that you can actually go back and forth in the memories like this. Like that.
Yeah, Diane was so proud of packing her own suitcase. Her father came to pick her up that afternoon. She spent the weekend with him and her stepsister. I was a bit jealous, but also happy to have some time with my mother. Just us.
I really enjoy this. Let's see if we can go back even further. Like, how far can we go? And we're back here. I see, I see. So let's advance. It's like a loop. Oh, I saw something. Here.
Do you recognize it? This is the mobile that Marie made me before I was born. It's exquisite and delicate. I loved it. And you did too.
You
I think
did?
I still have it in a box somewhere.
Who is she talking to? Diane? This is so cool. You know, to be able to... There.
Now I know for certain that someone was in the backyard that night. And since Diane was at her father's, it must have been Marie. What was she doing out there? Maybe...
I don't know. But it's cool as hell. Oh, hey.
The nest was high up in the tree, but the wind blew it down.
Oh.
The bird was obviously young. It was a big fall. It must have been badly hurt. I didn't realize it at the time.
We can really think about our memories like this. I guess I'd wonder how we could change things like this. And how much the answers we had would be picked in the hospital, how much they would actually impact the story.
Marie was always quite passionate about birds.
Beautiful paintings.
So I suggested we keep this one as a pet once it got better. I could already imagine it. A beautiful cage tucked in the corner of the studio. She got so mad. At the time, I didn't understand why she reacted like that. But now...
What are we looking for? Kill.
Maybe Marie killed the bird. That's what she was doing out there in the middle of the night, burying it in secret.
She
And
might.
it might sound strange, but I also understand why she did it.
She might. She might have done that. This is so weird. I love it. Oh.
Marie is really an astonishing person, you know. She's usually hard, but also she could be vulnerable sometimes. She couldn't stand seeing the bird injured. She knew it would never recover. It was too weak.
I guess.
I remember she said, "Not being able to fly, that's no life for a bird."
I guess that's
She
true.
thought it would be better off dead. She could have just abandoned it, let things run their course. But I don't think she did. I think she killed it with her own hands. Sounds cruel, doesn't it? But that's just Marie. That's her outlook on life. She's all or nothing.
I guess. Do we need to find these kind of memory points? Oh! We're heading back,
What I need to know is, what would your mother want?
What? Oh, that is cool! So now when we have kind of thought about our memories like that, when we got back in the past, kind of learn about what kind of person Marie really was, and now we can actually answer that to know what you would want.
I'm not ducking out. Not this time. After all, isn't this what Marie wanted?
I think.
I think... My legs are shaking. Maybe I'm having another turn. I think I need a sugary drink.
Understood.
Do you need anything?
Well, I need more coffee. But if I drink another one, my stomach's going to declare war on the rest of me.
I just can't speak on my mom's behalf. One thing's for sure, she's a radical. She's all or nothing.
Looks so cool.
All the time.
So cool. I really like the art style. I really do.
I understand. It's hard to contemplate the idea of living with a disability.
It's not that, not at all. If we were talking about me or someone else, I would say it's gonna be fine. You adapt. People do it all the time. They have to. Life's too important.
Exactly.
I would say that. She wouldn't. I'm not sure that answers your question.
She certainly comes across as rather forthright.
You don't say.
I've seen her on TV a couple of times. My father loves her. She's an extraordinary artist. In her interviews, she's so impressive, fierce even. It must be quite something to be the daughter of someone so talented.
I've heard this one before. That's a polite way to say it can't be easy to have a nutcase for a mother.
Wow. I get it's quite an experience.
Yes, it's quite an experience. Doctor, do we know why this happened? We were just having dinner last night. She was fine.
There could be a lot of factors. Family history, hypertension, alcohol
Yeah,
consumption.
exactly.
I did have a pretty severe hangover.
Sometimes it's actually genetic.
Even past trauma, like a historic head injury.
Exactly.
It's hard to say right now. All right, Miss Demange, I'll give you time to think. Let's speak again in about 2 hours, if that works for you.
Sounds good.
Oh, the fishy.
Can I see her?
Yes, of course. Let me find out her room number.
Is this it?
I know what I have to do, what I should do. It wasn't that long ago that I could write this kind of scene without breaking a sweat. I step into the room, there'll be tubes everywhere, beeping sounds. The audience will know that it's serious.
Exactly.
Then I start bawling my eyes out. I collapse on my mom's bed, pouring out snot from my nose. Or maybe I'll be dignified, stony-faced, standing quietly in the corner. Close up on my face. They'll see I'm suffering deep inside. A single tear rolls down my cheek.
She know how to write this.
That's exactly how it will happen. Or what should happen. There's just one problem.
What is that? I have to go in.
I really must. She probably needs me.
But I can't.
I don't know why, but I can't open that door.
No, don't go away. Who's that? No, my god. What? Thanks for playing. You'll be able to help Junon face the most challenging day in her life in the full version of the rec. Go and check it out. Add it on the wishlist. This was beautiful. I love this. I really like this, and I wonder how much we can actually be able to change. If we'll be able to change the ending. If there are multiple endings, I don't know. I'm not sure, but it does looks beautiful. And I'm so happy when the developers actually ask me if I want to check this out. And sometimes I get really good suggestions like this. Credits. It's a game by Pixel Hunt. Yes. So we have the lead developers. It's just going to give credit to these amazing people. Music. The music was so good. I need to get the soundtrack for this game. There we have it. Co-founded. Yeah, so go check it out, guys. We have the demo on Steam, free, of course. Go check it out and see if you can have different things happen in this game. And yeah, check out it when it's fully released. And let me know in the comments down below if you would like to see a full playthrough of this. I might, because this is the kind of game I really enjoy to play. I have actually several playthroughs or several gameplay videos planned in the upcoming days, so hope you're gonna enjoy that. But never ever forget to stay awesome. I'll see you soon. Toodeloo.
Mom,
My little dear?
what's your favorite animal?
Good question. Let me think. I know. Ants.
Ants?
Sure, ants.
Seriously? Ants suck.
What do you mean, ants suck? Ants are like super strong. For real. Plus, there's no animal even half as brave as ants.
And how would you know that?
Have you ever heard an ant complaining?
Well, no, but
Aha, see? Let me tell you this. Life would be way more simple if we were ants.
except I love Relive just the way it is, Mom.
I love it too, my little dear. I love it too.